Field on the south side of Chicago. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Chicago White Sox.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Davis Martin.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this, with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed.
Yeah,
there's
you're
one.
out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Inside, just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ramirez leads off first with two down to the inning. Can't glove it cleanly. Still swings it to second. They get the force, and that is the inning. One left for the Guardians. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at right field. And pitching here today, Cade Smith. What's the scouting report on him?
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike three.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Martinez hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting third.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox.
Benintendi.
Two down, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Swings through that one for strike one.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Down in order go the White Sox. We played an inning, no score. And we're back.
Leading
Lane
off for the
Thomas
Guardians,
will make his way to the
center
plate.
fielder, Lane Thomas.
Martin back to work. This one in the air, center field. Robert moves under it and makes the grab. One away.
Batting sixth.
Here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. Martin, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Out towards right center field. Robert on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Will Brennan.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Brennan now at the plate.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Bo Naylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Brian Rocchio. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
0-1's the count.
That one to first. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back here on the south side, Andrew Vaughn now.
First baseman,
The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. You too. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Josh Rojas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Lenny Sosa in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Manzardo starting as the designated hitter. 24 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a ground ball to first. That gets by him. Now he turns and heads for 2nd. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at 2nd base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 1 and the White Sox 0. Bottom of the 3rd. Here's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas. And that one is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Corey Lee. Check swing, and he went. And it's
Ball one's
0-1.
the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Santana. And the White Sox go quietly. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Guardians 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back at right field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Lane Thomas. Pitch misses there. 1-0. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That clips the zone. Now 2-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, second baseman, Angel
Now it's the
Martinez.
second baseman, Angel Martinez. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Tag. Safe at home. It's 2-0.
Picks
Now
himself up an
batting,
RBI.
catcher,
Nice line
Bo
drive to the
Miller.
pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. A single his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Brennan, the runner at second with 1 away. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Brian
Now
Rocchio
batting,
digs in for the
shortstop,
Guardians.
Brian Rocchio.
Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ground ball to the right side.
foul.
And that's a foul ball. Pitches in for a strike. 0-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Guardians 2 and the White Sox nothing. Line drive, and no one can get there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully
Center
quickly.
fielder, Luis
Robert can't hold up, and that's a
Jr.
strike.
0-1's the count.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Thomas sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew
Benintendi to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
1-0.
Inside, almost got him. Man at first, 1 away. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Benintendi checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Hit on the ground, might be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to Santana, 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Guardians 2 and the White Sox nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Martin back to work. That's
Ball, that's
outside.
out.
Ball 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All right, in the dugout, and we'll make a move to the pen. Davis Martin done for the afternoon. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
White
turn
Sox.
to the veteran pitcher in this
Number
spot,
71.
Boozer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well. So what do I remember about
Up
that day?
next
I
for
remember being in the zone.
Cleveland,
We're playing the
third
Kansas City
baseman,
Royals
Jose
and just
Ramirez.
felt like everyone was moving in slow motion and I was moving in real time. And it was very euphoric type of feeling and a night that I'll never forget.
Robert snags it. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Carlos Santana.
So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Manzardo off of first with 2 away. Slice to right and foul ball. Stays alive. And it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with
batting,
2 away.
the center
Couldn't have
fielder,
timed it up
James
any better
Thomas.
than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Lane Thomas. Look out!
Boom, that got
And
him.
it hit
Take
him.
your base.
Now, biggest concern other than injury
batting,
after a moment like
second
that is
baseman,
just how the
Angel
pitcher will
Martinez.
respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 left for the Guardians, but they're on top 2-0. The bottom of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew
Leading
Vaughn.
off for the White Sox.
Well, these fans definitely
First
want to
baseman,
get
Andrew
involved in the game. All it's going to
Vaughn.
take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. You know,
0-1.
these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Josh Rojas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Line and a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Dominant
Lenny
performance for him today, Boo.
Sosa.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No ball, 2
Rojas
strikes.
leads off first with 1 away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Guardians 2 and the White Sox nothing. We're back.
Leading
Top
off for
6.
Cleveland.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Booser goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First
Ball one,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close. Now a lot of screaming from inside the dugout. Here comes the umpire, and he's warning both benches.
You know, that right there, Boog, woke up the entire team, and not sure you want to do that. These players didn't like what they saw, and they made sure to let everybody know about it, and I don't blame them.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for Cleveland's catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digs in now. 1 for 2. What a stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Guardians 2 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Check swing, called strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning. So up next, Corey Lee. And that one fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Hard hit, base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that is out of play. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Not close with that one. And the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
And fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 on, 1 out. That one
ball,
way outside, and it's 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and Benintendi is out. Out number 3. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Go back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Benintendi is there. Makes the grab, 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Now it's going to be Carlos Santana. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Guardians lead 1. But they hold a 2-0 lead. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Popped in the air. Left field. Kwan makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. And down on strikes he goes. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
In the air, left field, down the line. Bounces over the wall and foul ground. It's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Out in front and foul to the left side. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
we don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. very good at bat with 2 strikes. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Top of the 8th. There's Lane Thomas now. Boozer back to work. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Angel
Second
Martinez
baseman, Angel Martinez
digs in for the Guardians. On its way to the corner, and a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a base hit.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Will Brennan digs
Brennan.
in for the Guardians. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Popped up. Baldwin on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Guardians. They lead it 2-1. New pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
33.
bottom of the 8th. Hunter Gaddis.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Lee can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Tauchman can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted.
So here's Robert now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one ripped left field. Kwan moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Offense held in check there through 8 full. It's the Guardians 2 and the White Sox 1. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Brian Rocchio. That
Ball
misses
1, no
the
strike.
zone, and that's ball 1. Ripped to short. In time to
He's out.
Vaughn. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
Now
Usually a
batting,
lot of damage
left
done
fielder,
with that pitch. A
Steven
hard
Kwan.
grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Didn't try to do too
Kyle
much with it,
Manzardo.
just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo.
No, that's foul.
In the air to left center. Robert moves under it. Nabs it. 2 away. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a chopper out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Guardians 2 and the White Sox 1.
And
Last
leading
chance
off
for the
the
home
White
team.
Sox.
And here
Left
is
fielder,
Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter,
First baseman,
Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. White Sox down a run. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. White Sox down to their final out.
He came out of his mechanics there.
Now
Typically
batting,
likes to
first
shoot the ball
baseman,
the other way,
Josh
but that time
Rojas.
a little anxious.
And up next for Chicago, Josh Rojas. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And the White Sox down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shamley saying so long